Well, thank you so much for joining us here on AccuWeather Weekend. Hopefully you're having a spectacular start to the weekend, despite some of the rain along the East Coast. Though, I think
you're just not ready for the changes that are coming. She's still like, it's going to feel like October, and I don't want any part of this.
I couldn't think of the right words, and I didn't.
And got stuck on the cold, and it froze out. It's okay.
I did. I literally froze out.
It's all right. We got you covered here because we are going to be continuing to talk about some of these showers coming through, bringing in a new air mass. We'll start you off with a look at the satellite and radar. And there you can see that cold front making an entrance with rain anywhere from New York State right into the Florida Panhandle.
Yeah, but we do have some dryness further west, and it's looking great across the central U.S.
Yeah, that's the spot to be at.
And the raincoats here across the Northeast as the weekend kicks off. And this may put a little bit of a damper on tailgates or football games and outdoor plans before the next batch of fall-like air settles across the region.
Meanwhile, the tropical rainstorm that's been unloading so much heavy rainfall for central Texas last weekend to the Gulf Coast this week will continue to bring some rain to the southeastern U.S. into tonight. Then after that, we're going to try to start easing off a little bit on the rain.
Which is good news.
Easing off.
I've loved this past week in the Northeast. Multiple rescues there have been reported throughout the week across a lot of the South. We even had some flooding here earlier this week across West Texas as well. So the South has been pretty damp, and we are tracking more thunderstorms here as we head throughout our Saturday. A few more showers there further north as well, but drying out for a lot of the southeast. Dew points right now still hanging on to those 70s and 60s. So of course it's the air that you wear if you do head out anywhere from Atlanta to Jacksonville. Though you're in comfort there in Nashville and Little Rock, you're still sitting in plenty of moisture, and we are fortunately still tracking thunderstorms too. Let's take a look here at the South Florida versus Alabama game kickoff at 7 p.m. Eastern time. This is in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Pre-game, 83. You'll have some sunshine. You're accurate with a real field temperature, not too far off at 85. Though as we head throughout the game, 18 inches. I do want to track how the rain is going to play out here as we do head throughout our Saturday. More storms across Florida. Further north, though, you're looking A-okay. Though as we head into Sunday, the pattern stays the same. We are still tracking some thunderstorms here along the Gulf Coast, mostly there through the Panhandle and back through Louisiana. We're steadily going to be dropping. Well, things have been heating up in the west, and people have been trying to find relief to be moving out here as we do head throughout our Saturday. So it's not a complete washout. Maybe you have a beach trip planned Saturday to Saturday. I know you're probably arriving there when it's wet, but we do have some drier air on the way. Here's our outlook for Saturday. We do have those storms still set to fire off here across a lot of Florida. That is going to bring some drenching downpours, though we are tracking showers further north. Right now, satellite and radar showing that where the most moisture is concentrated here across eastern North Carolina, though we still have a few looking so bad. Dry for the game, pregame 78, you're accurate with a real field temperature 79. That's Goldilocks weather for me. Though as we head throughout the first, second, third, and fourth quarters, you're looking A-okay. You'll have those clear skies, maybe a few clouds there hanging on, but overall temperatures hanging on to those 70s for most of the game. Rainfall here through Saturday night. When all is said and done, we've had a lot of rain, especially in areas like New Orleans, where we have forecasted about average is 6 inches. So we're already well above that, and we are forecasting more rain here as we do head throughout our Saturday. By Sunday morning, you'll see that a lot of the southeast has dried out. You'll still have a few clouds there.
Still to come. Well, of course, you've seen some of the sites coming in. Not only have we had the heat, it hasn't really felt much like fall, but it is September. And a lot of us are there in some spots of the country, especially where it's really starting to feel like fall. Let's face it, we've had it here around the Great Lakes, and it's actually going to be a pretty good day to get out and about if you can. Saturday in Minneapolis, 69 degrees, sunshine out there for you, as we said, 66 degrees. A little bit more warmth as you work towards Scottsbluff and Rapid City. Leaf peeping And you can see a map here showing you, again, where it's vibrant, where it won't be as vibrant, where we've had a lot of the hot, dry time stretching the trees throughout the western U.S. And speaking of hot, it continues. Just look at some of the records we broke on Friday. Places like Los Angeles managed to tie their record. Not only that, 111 was pretty exceptional. They moved the recording site for downtown Los Angeles this year, but still 111, only 2 times hotter in downtown L.A. There in 2010 and 1990. So it has been hot. We keep with some of those numbers that are still above historical.